I supervise the bag staff here, and we had a gentleman as a guest about 6 or 7 years ago that was experiencing the bear for the first time, and he bought a dozen golf balls from the pro shop, and as he's playing along, he ran out of balls on about the 8th hole. One of the player assistants came along, and they always carry extra balls with them, and the story goes that he gave him 10 more balls, and on the 17th hole the gentleman drove in because he was out of golf balls. Now, we're not saying that the bear is all that difficult. It is a tough course, but on that day, that particular gentleman really had a tough time.
And Dave Richards claims he has a story about the bear. Would that be true?
That'd be true. We were here when the grand opening of the bear. Actually, I had a pretty cool. There was some pretty cool construction stories when Paul Nine would argue with Jack Nicklaus about how hard the bear should be, because Jack wanted to build the nice resort course for everybody, and Paul Nine wanted the hardest golf course in the state.
And with us is Scott Hebert, who owns the bear. He's won. Well, let's see. You've won 6 Michigan Opens here, yeah, and you're the pro here, so that gives you some pretty good credentials to talk about this course. What's your secret?
Well, you know, first of all, if I own it, I hope I get a little bit of a raise, because I would give myself a raise. But you know, the secret here is it's just a good golf course. It's softened up over the years from when it originally opened. You know, as we're looking over here, we see all that long, heathery, nasty stuff in the middle. That's the way it used to be all the way around. But you know, it's matured into such a fine golf course because of 25 years. You know, the rough has been reduced, so it's more playable, but it still has all the bite that it did the day it opened.
I remember the first time I played it, I hope they'll take this in the right way. I'm not so sure I liked it. The first time I played it, it was very difficult, I thought, but once you play and learn how to play the golf course and know where the trouble is, it turned into one of my favorites.
And I was here the very first day. I was a TV reporter in Traverse City, so one of my great memories is I got to to interview Jack Nicklaus, and I got to see the vision of Paul Nine and the Colleen Bagleys of the world, and I've been able to watch the course because I ran the media centers for the Michigan Open since 1990, and been able to watch the course mature and watch these players learn how to play it, and it's just been a true privilege to be here from the start.
My favorite one is Brent Veenstra shot 62 here. He set the course record. So in the last round of the Michigan Open, there was a rain delay. It didn't seem like the kind of day where anybody would do anything except just want to get done. And he was out there hitting every green and making every putt, and it was probably the most incredible single golf thing I've seen. And I saw Tiger Woods win at the Open at Pebble Beach by 14 shots, but this was just an incredible where a club pro, a kid from Grand Rapids with kind of a funky swing, just had the most incredible day, and so that's my favorite memory.
Well, you know, I do have a good memory, and it's 1985, after the U.S. Open at Oakland Hills. We came up here. I don't think it was the first time I played the course, because obviously we played it during the, when it was in the media day after Jack Nicklaus officially opened it. But we had a qualifying tournament here for golf writers. About 20 or 30 golf writers could compete on the U.S. golf writers team against the team from Great Britain and Ireland. And I still remember that, Jenny. I hit the ball in the water on the, had a really good round going, and I think it was about the 13th or 14th hole. I hit in the water off my drive. I had to drop back, and now I'm saying, you know, my whole qualifying tournament's right down here. And I hit the next shot on the green, two-putted for 5. Never had more than a bogey, and I shot 79, and I got on that team. And in 1985, I played at St. Andrews, Carnoustie, and Glen Eagles, and I represented the United States team, and I did that by shooting 79 here at the Bear. So, as I say, I'm not complaining ever about the Bear. That got me to an all-expense trip to St. Andrews.
And the other thing I have always enjoyed about being at the Bear is J. Mike D'Agostino. He is part of Grand Traverse Resort, and I don't know what this place would be without him. He's a great guy, and he's always been a wonderful host.
It's J. Mike D'Agostino, and you have to be really careful about stories you tell about the Bear. They have to be nice stories, don't they?
They're all nice stories because everybody has a great time when they play the Bear, even if it's maybe not as much fun as they would like to have. But the Bear is such a wonderful golf course, and my memories of the Bear surround the Michigan Open and working the press tent, the media, and just how good all the ladies and gentlemen that are in the media were in covering the Bear, and the great tournament that the Michigan Open was for the 24 years that was played on the Bear. So those are my memories, and I'll hold those memories near and dear for a long, long time to come.